Okay, are we ready?
We're ready.
Okay, is it gonna go everywhere?
I don't know. I'm standing over here where it says.
Oh, good. You have faith in me. Okay, and then just flick it off with my thumb.
If you want to.
Are you guys gonna be upset if I get you wet?
The other way.
Which way? At Pete?
No.
Okay, I'm pointing it towards nothing.
Oh,
There he goes.
Woo!
Nice one.
You just narrowly missed the light.
That was a good shot.
Was it all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
sorry about that, sir.
Unconscious off the set. Okay, allow me to introduce Steve Benson with Ottawa Cocktails. What are we making?
You're all excited from that now.
That was exciting.
All right, so we're gonna start off with a little punch. Nice, easy way to get your guests drinks and not have to worry too much about it. So we're gonna take a little bit of. We have frozen raspberries in here. I don't like normal vessels, so we're gonna use a jar. I don't know.
All right, we're mixing things up.
So yeah, so we're gonna use frozen sour raspberries to kind of cool the drink.
Right.
So go ahead and dump most of that in there.
Okay. And it goes. And what am I pouring in?
So right now you're pouring sparkling wine.
Okay.
It's an Ontario sparkling wine.
What's the difference between sparkling wine and champagne?
Just where it comes from, really.
Okay.
Couple differences, but
Whole thing or pretty much whole thing?
that's good.
Okay. And I like that, the frozen berries instead of an ice cube, so you're not watering down your drink.
Yeah, you're just making it tastier.
All right.
We're gonna use Gewürztraminer. Gewürztraminer is sort of a sweeter wine, so that's where we're gonna get the sweetness from.
Okay.
So we'll pour that in.
I like what we've got going on so far. We have a
So
little
far, so good.
audience around us here, and I think they like the looks of it too.
All right. And then we're gonna use a little bit of cran raspberry juice.
Tell me when.
That's probably good. You don't want
We don't
too
want to
much
water it down
non-alcoholic,
too
right?
much.
So,
Come on.
and we're gonna give it a little extra flavor with elderflower liqueur. Now you can use the liqueur, or you can use a cordial or elderflower water. This one works for me.
Right,
They have it at the LSBO right now, and it's
Makes it a bit stronger.
yeah, it makes it a bit stronger.
Okay.
Obviously, that's the plan. So.
So now, for people who maybe haven't heard of Ottawa Cocktails, tell us
Yeah.
about it.
Well, Ottawa Cocktails has a couple different things. The main thing is home parties. So we come into your house, we make you cocktails, we take care of beer service, we can do appetizers, that sort of thing. And the best part is we clean up afterwards. So you don't have to worry about it. So you wake up in the morning, maybe a little hazy, and you just watch some TV. You don't have to worry about cleaning up the next day. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And what kind of apps are we talking about?
Really, whatever you're feeling like. Everything's customizable. So from cocktails, beers, wines, to what you're going to be eating. 'Cause
Nice.
we usually do smaller parties, so we can really do anything. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what are we doing with our drink here?
So it's pretty much ready to go. We're going to take a little bit of that. Probably should have gotten a smaller ladle.
Yeah, it fits just perfectly through.
We'll do a little taste.
Okay, if I must.
If you have to.
I'll wait for you. Are the recipes for these drinks on the website, or do I need to book you to get the specialized drinks in my home?
You could book me, which would be the best move, but you could also go on the website, Ottawa Cocktails.
Okay.
Has a taste for it.
All right, let's give it a try. Is there a certain way to drink it? Just
Quickly?
slam the whole thing up?
No.
Okay. You'd never know there's any alcohol in there.
That's the problem with these kinds of things, though.
Yes.
You gotta warn your guests beforehand.
Drink them slowly.
Yeah.
Okay, and I actually really like that you've served it inside the massive jar.
Yeah, it's something you can do that's just a little bit different, really easy. Just pick a weird thing around your house and put a punch in it. That's really kind of
vase.
fun. A vase, whatever, a pot, whatever you
A
have.
pot? Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
Why go with a punch bowl?
Where did the concept for Ottawa Cocktails come from?
It was just from working in the industry for quite some time and doing multiple events with flair bartending and cocktails and kind of coming up through that through the ranks and figuring people might want this at home. So.
You got tired of seeing people like me grabbing a bottle of vodka and just mixing it with whatever I have at my house.
Hey, there's
right?
a time and place for everything.
Yeah.
So.
So this is a way to enjoy an evening of cocktails in perhaps a little bit more of a refined manner.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so if there are certain types of alcohol that I love or hate or am allergic to or can't have,
We
want to
can
have.
fix it all up. We can do even training programs with scotch, with bourbons, with wine, with cocktails. Small group, you come in, we do a little training, then we serve drinks all night. Whatever you're looking for.
Okay, so it's very, very customizable for
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
Now, you're not going anywhere. You'll
Nope.
be with us once again just a few minutes before 10. What will we be making at that point?
After that, we're going to make a malt and stormy, and
What's
we're going to
that?
make a little bit of a sparkling sipper.
Okay, what's a malt and stormy?
It's kind of like a dark and stormy, so spiced rum, and we're gonna mix it with a surprise afterwards.
Oh, a surprise.
A surprise.
What kind of surprise?
It's something we made over at Brothers Beer Bistro. It has to do with stouts and vinegar, and it's just a nice little mix.
And you mentioned that Brother Beer Bistro is still accepting reservations for the 6 or 6:30 seating, as far as you know.
Yep, for the early
Okay,
seating.
because you and I were talking about maybe if I want to go out for dinner, I should get on making a reservation,
it's
and that
about
might
that
be a
time.
good place to
Yeah.
do it. Okay, recap really quickly before we go. What was inside the drink that you just made?
So we've got the elderflower liqueur. We have a little bit of Gewürztraminer, some sweetness. We have the expertly opened sparkling wine. We have a little bit of the cran juice. And our fresh strawberries.
And I like that
Or
because
raspberries, sorry.
as the raspberries thaw, you can just eat them.
Yeah, just eat them and they're flavoring your drink as they go.
Okay, perfect. So you won't be going anywhere. We'll make a few more drinks with you a little bit later in the show.